Will you allow your teen to date? Today I would like you to close your eyes for a minute and picture a scene where two teenagers are sitting at a dining room table and they're encouraging each other to do their homework. Now picture another scene where two teenagers are slipping out the side door of the high school as the bell for the start of class rings in the background. There are many hotly debated pros and cons to teen dating. Academics is just one of two that I will be addressing today. I have been a teen who dated, and I am a mother of four children, three of whom are adults and one who is still currently a teenager. Some of you may not have children, some of you may have children, and some of you may someday have children. But I would like to start today by giving you a small piece of personal advice. If you have not considered this issue before, I would advise that you consider it long before the day your teenager comes to you and informs you that they are ready to date. Because the serenity of your home can be completely turned upside down if you have not addressed these issues long before the day arrives. So today I will be addressing a few of the cons of teen dating while showing you that there can be some pros to those same issues. In researching this issue, I have found that there are a couple of areas that are a concern for many parents today. First, I will address a few of the negative impacts of teen dating on academics and social life. Rose Welton, in her article entitled Does Dating Affect Grades on the Our Everyday Life website, discusses relationships and academics. In her belief that most teens, when starting a relationship and being involved in one, tend to focus more on their boyfriend or girlfriend and the relationship than they do their schooling and their grades. And ultimately, those grades will slip because of that. She also believes that inevitably these relationships will end. And when they do, that your teens could suffer such an emotional loss that, again, their interest in schooling will become last place on their list of priorities and that their grades will slip because of it. And even if they rebound from that emotional loss of that relationship, they may be so far behind in their schooling at that point that it will be nearly impossible for them to catch back up. The other issue that I mentioned is social life. And Kay Ireland, in her article, Teens in Committed Relationships, addresses that issue on the Our Everyday Life website. She believes that the main disadvantage to teen dating is the disruption in their social life. The fact that they are so focused on that relationship that they abandon their friendships, their family relationships, and even lose interest in extracurricular activities. I conducted an interview with Pastor Alan Dunham, youth pastor at the Chippewa Valley Bible Church, and where he stated that he agreed with that the social life disruption was the main disadvantage of teens who date. He expanded on that belief by commenting on the psychological effects of the loss of those relationships because he believes in his schooling and his observations that teens who have extended family relationships and friendships other than boyfriend girlfriend, they greatly benefit from that because those relationships are a necessary, healthy, and maturing adolescent experience, which they will lose out on when they are totally focused on their boyfriend or girlfriend. So in those two issues that I have addressed, the negative effects of teen dating on academics, their social life, and their extracurricular activities are some of the more common issues facing parents today when deciding whether or not to allow their teen to date. But some parents have found that allowing their teen to date has actually had some positive results. I will now address how some teens have found that dating has actually improved their lives in those same areas. Alan Dunham also addressed the area of academics and teen dating. In his observation, he believes that if your teen is serious about their schooling and their grades before they start dating, that they will tend to continue on that same path, that they will not allow a boyfriend or girlfriend to deter them from attaining those goals in their school-related areas. So, in his opinion, he didn't feel that teen dating had a great effect on academics in the teens that he has observed. The other area was social related, and Caitlin Coyle wrote an article entitled Dating in High School for Your Teen magazine, where she discusses the benefits, the social benefits of dating. Because kids today, their communication largely consists of social media, texting, Instagram, and other platforms like that. And she believes that dating is actually an encouragement to interact socially by getting out of the house to see your boyfriend or girlfriend, spending time with them and their friends, and interacting over those things and getting involved in extracurricular activities together. So as you can see, there are also positive results that can come from allowing your teen to date with academic improvement and more social interaction. I hope that you will all spend some time considering these choices that before you end up being faced with that decision yourself someday. Because your teenager's focus on academics and their social relationship will be a concern for many of you. Who wants their kid to be so obsessed with their boyfriend or girlfriend that they completely abandon the sacred family movie night and all their friends? But on the other hand, we don't want our teen to be so socially awkward that they don't have any friends at all. And the other major area of concern, academic, we don't want to push our kids over the edge with our expectations, but we also don't want them to abandon their schooling and their future plans just because of a current relationship that they're in. So the choice to allow or not allow your teen to date will be here before you know it. Hopefully your decision will be easier after spending some time reflecting on the different aspects of those choices. If you think about it early on, you might, if you don't think about it early on, you might find yourself making those decisions based way too heavily in the moment on emotions rather than solidly researched information. Your predominant thoughts can be more focused on the real issues rather than running out and getting a gun permit. Hopefully, I have given you all some areas to start considering before that decision faces you someday. Thank you for listening.